PivotTable is a useful tool that allows us to calculate, summarize, and analyze large-scale data in a very concise and macro-level way. Let's look at PivotTable. Here in row 27, I have a data set of people and their job title with information including their salary and their nationality. I can see that it's quite a large data set with over 40 fields. What I want is in the following tab to get summary information. So first of all, if I want to get average salary per department, well, I want a handy way to get that calculation is to use a pivot table. So we go to the insert and we select pivot table, and then this will prompt us to select our data. Here we select the data that we want the pivot table to analyze. Then instantly it'll come up with this pivot table fields. And here is where we design our pivot table. So what we're looking for here is average salary per department. So in my rows, I'm going to drag down the department down into rows. And the value I want returned is the salary. So I want the salary field in my values. This will automatically bring the sum, but as per the equation here, we want to bring the average. So we update our value field settings as follows. And we change this to average. And then straight away, we have a pivot table that allows us to see the average salaries per department. You can see that the pivot table is a very quick way to extract macro level information. One thing to note about the pivot table was if I was to say update my table, here my pivot would not automatically update. I would have to refresh my pivot in order to change the values.